What's up, guys? We are back, and I'm looking at some more NFL plays today for some Monday Night Football. We got two games here. However, I'm be talking mainly about the Broncos game here. The Broncos-Bengals game, that is. And we're about to hop in and hopefully just keep cashing with some more winners here. We had a pretty good day in the DubClub overall. We cashed two different four-mans here. We were able to cash out on the free square right there. Cashed out the Demon with Drake London. Goblin with Phoenix, and then, of course, Kyle Pitts on the over for his yards there. And we also able to cash out on this first quarter play here for some Sunday Night Football as well between Jordan Love and Golden, and then Pickens and Dak on the under for the first quarter. So looking to keep cashing with some more winners today, hopefully for free here on YouTube. So I'm going to get you guys some plays here in a second, but if you guys have not already, be sure to leave a like on this video here. If we get to 125 likes, I'll drop a bonus play for you guys in tomorrow's video. And while you're done leaving a like, you may as well also subscribe to the channel with those notifications on. That way you get in before these lines get bumped to get removed. And if you've not already seen the DubClub, don't miss out on checking it out. It is a 50% off for a limited time with the link available in my description. The DubClub, if you do not know, gets you access to all of my plays sent straight to your phone and access to my Discord community, where of course those winners were yesterday. And you can see here that we've had a ton of crazy winners this year, like 50 to 2,000 right there, basically. You also have, of course, some testimonies from guys in the DubClub, just thanking me for all the winners and just, good reviews for the DubClub. Because it truly is a good place to be. And by the way, we have NHL coming back a week from tomorrow. Super excited about that. We have the NBA coming back in, I believe, 2.5, 3 weeks here. Super excited for that as well. Right now is the best time to join the DubClub if you are thinking about it, because we have pretty much an equinox coming up. We have MLB, NHL, we have NFL, and the NBA all in season at the same time this month. So this is the best time to join, because you guys are going to want to get in with these NHL winners, especially the NBA winners from me. I seriously crush both of those sports. You guys are going to miss out if you do not join, in my opinion. But when you join the DubClub with that 50% off offer with the link in my description, connect your Discord to DubClub, because that gives you access to all the different perks here in the Discord. You can see here some of the wins that we've had from the correlation tab. That's the main thing. Everybody loves the correlation tab here. That's where all the main winners are, and the biggest winners, like the 8.5x's, 10x's, sometimes even like 20x slips sometimes. You have the community chat to talk to me and other members about plays or whatever's going on. If you just add me in the chat, I'll respond to you usually pretty fast too. And of course, you have my contributors plays here too, posting their plays. You have some golf plays, some WNBA, some soccer, some esports, some KBO baseball. It really is a good place to be. So come join us if you've not already. Link is available in my description. Come catch with us tonight over in the DubClub. Some more plays for, of course, the earlier game, the 7:15 game, have already been posted. Have some first quarter plays up there a little bit later today, as well as some potentially second half plays as well. We've been crushing on second half this year also. But with that being said, let's get to these free plays. Make sure that you play responsibly at your own risk. Leave a like on this video here and subscribe if you have not already. And overall, let's get to these plays. The first play I like on the PrizePicks board for this slate is going to be over in the passing attempts category, because I like Browning here. Jake Browning over his pass attempts at, it's actually now been bumped up 32.5. I believe it was 30. Has it been 32.5? I'm tripping. It has always been 32.5. But anyways, I like the over first pass attempts here at 32.5. We're going to talk about his teammate already on the under, actually, though, and that is going to be Chase Brown under 15.5 rush attempts. We're pretty much going to be doing what we've done in some of the more recent videos here, just kind of trying to build the game script a little bit here, because I think most people think that the Broncos are going to win this game, and if you agree with me that you think the Broncos win this game potentially by a good margin, potentially even cover the spread, which is 7.5, by the way, this is the entry for you, because I think if the Bengals are playing down, Jake Brown should be throwing the ball. He's had 32 pass attempts and 27 pass attempts the last two games. This game was just so much of a blowout that it didn't really matter. They also only had 52 plays on offense, so do kind of keep that in mind there. That's why I kind of missed in that game. Jacksonville, the game, though, they actually won that game by 4 points. But otherwise, Chase Brown here, he's had 21, 16, and 10 rush attempts, so obviously his rushing attempts have been trending down. And I'm not really factoring this one that much, because they won that game first off against the Browns, but also Joe Burrow played in that game. This game here, they won by 4 points. They had 65 plays on offense, which is insane, and he still only ran the ball 16 times. I think that kind of says a lot. And then only 10 rush attempts there against Minnesota. And Denver, they ranked 20th this year in terms of rush attempts against, but are allowing about 27 rush attempts per game this year. Now, Jake Browning here for pass attempts. The matchup was a little bit better for pass attempts there. You see it ranks 25th, which is about 36.3. Pass attempts against per game this year is what the Broncos are allowing. Overall, it's pretty simple. I mean, you don't have past year stats or anything to go off of for Jake Browning, but I just think based off of what's projected for this game, because the Bengals are going into Denver for this game, they're going to be on the road as 7.5 point underdogs here. So I think that Brown's going to have to throw the ball on the spot. I think they're going to be playing down. I think Brown's going to have to throw the ball. They're going to want to run the ball a little bit less if they are going to be losing this game potentially. So I'm really liking the spot here. I like the game script a lot between these two teams here. I like the Bengals here between the under for Chase Brown, the over for Jake Browning. Makes a lot of sense. If you have not really paid attention to a lot of these games, most of these games have either the quarterback going over pass attempts and the running back going under rush attempts, or vice versa. Sometimes the quarterback goes under pass attempts because they're winning the game. The running back goes over. It just kind of depends, just like that. Like if you look at the Bears game yesterday, that happened with Caleb Williams and DeAndre Swift. Happened with the Jaguars yesterday with Travis Etienne and Trevor Lawrence. Etienne went over rush attempts. Trevor Lawrence went under pass attempts. It's just like that. So that's why I'm factoring in here that I like Chase Brown here with them being underdogs on the under and then Browning on the over for pass attempts. Now, before we get to my next play, if you've already seen Sleeper, it is, in my opinion, one of the best apps out there because of all the promos that they offer. They usually have a lot more promos on the board than they do right now. I expect them to have a lot more coming on the board later today. It's just early in the day. Usually it takes a while for them to put on some discounts or some boosts on the board. But right now they have Jamar Chase boosted over receiving yards and Justin Fields boosted over passing yards. And what's so cool about this app too is that you could actually get a better payout than an app like PrizePicks potentially. Like for example, if you let's take a guy like Garrett Wilson over receiving yards and Bo Nix over passing yards. Pays out 3.13x over on Sleeper compared to maybe 3x on PrizePicks. If you like Garrett Wilson on the under for some reason, pays out 3.2x on Sleeper, again compared to maybe 3x on PrizePicks. It's a very cool app. Check it out for yourself with the link in my description. It's the same as the Fantasy Football app, but they have a picks category on their app as well. And when you sign up, use my promo code DOMG because that can get you a first deposit match up to $100 and a free square when you sign up for Sleeper. All right, now getting to my next two plays in this video here. We're going to go with a four-man here. It's going to be Bo Nix. He's going to be under pass attempts, though, because kind of just filling in this game script, man. We're thinking that, the Broncos are going to be leading this game, and if they are going to be, leading this game, Bo Nix is not going to have to throw the ball that much. They're going to want to run that clock down with J.K. Dobbins, so I'm going to like over on his rush attempts for 14.5. I will say I like the Bengals stack a little bit better than the Broncos in this spot because Nixon and Dobbins has not necessarily been correlated this year, but they've also had some kind of weird games. I would say they haven't completely dominated in some games. I'll talk more about that in a second, but this entry here pays out 9x on PrizePicks. You could take Dobbins out of the mix if you wanted to make it a safer option for 5.25x. It's really up to you how you guys want to do this entry, but this is the type of entry that I am rocking with and what I gave out to the DubClub earlier today. Now, Bo Nix here, he has been over his pass attempts only one time this year. He's had 40, 30, and 25. That 40 came in the very first game this year where they won 22-12, and they ran 71 plays on offense. We're expecting probably around 55 to 60 in this game, more than likely, but these two recent games only had 54 and 48 plays on offense where he had 30 and 25 pass attempts. Now, J.K. Dobbins has had 16, 14, and 11 rush attempts in these three games here. So this game against Tennessee was interesting, right? They both went over because they had just complete time of possession. They ran 71 plays on offense. That's pretty unlikely. If that happens for either team today, this entry's probably just cooked from the jump. But 54 and 48 plays the last two games here where he had 14, 11 rush attempts. Obviously, they just did not run that many plays on offense. But this year, though, the Bengals, they allow about 27.3 rush attempts per game this year, ranking 22nd in the NFL. Now, they lost by 3 points here to the Chargers, so of course they're not going to run the ball very much. In this game, they lost by 1 point to the Colts. Again, obviously not going to run the ball very much. Also, they allowed the lowest rush attempts per game this year, yet he still missed by 0.5. So I feel pretty good about Dobbins to kind of bounce back in terms of rush attempts as long as this game is going to be in the Broncos' favor, which, again, they are favored by 7.5 points here at home. So I'm feeling pretty good about taking J.K. Dobbins on the over for rush attempts and taking the risk here on Bo Nix under pass attempts here. 31.5 is not too terrible of a number. Overall, it fits super nicely into this entry here, in my opinion. I like the spot here a lot. So as long as the Broncos are going to be dominant in this game, if you believe, like me, that the Broncos can dominate this game, this is the entry for you. Because I truly believe that if these teams played 8 or 9 times, this entry would cash at least one time. I don't think you could tell me otherwise. Extreme correlation between these two. And it pays out very nicely on PrizePicks at a 9x. So feeling pretty good about these 4 picks. Browning over pass attempts, Brown under rush attempts, Bo Nix under pass attempts, Dobbins over rush attempts. Pretty simple entry here for me. I have an extended version of the DubClub where it is turned into a 6-man as well, so if that's more your style, that'll be over in the DubClub. Speaking of, if you guys want to join the DubClub, right now is the time to do so. 50% off with the link in my description. Get you in for the next month or even 60% off of the next 3 months. This next month, we have NBA and NHL right around the corner. Super excited for both. You guys are going to want to be in the DubClub. I'm telling you guys, we cash out every year for the NHL, the NBA, MLB and NFL, of course, too. We are profitable in every single of the main 4 sports. I'm profitable in, I'm telling you guys. So come join us if you're not already. I'll see you guys over there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys hopefully in the next video. Best of luck. If you want to see me over $5,000 of profit on PrizePicks, watch this video on your screen right here.